Hey YouTube, this is Nathendo145 doing another video through my computer. This is going to be a video of me going through comments on my most viewed videos. I'm not gonna watch the videos actually. I'm gonna go through some comments and tell you what I think. So of course we're gonna start with the classic, the most viewed video on my channel, the Toy Story 2 You Got a Friend in Me song cover that I made back in July of 2023. I know this was posted in August 2023. Originally, I posted this. This is a little tidbit information. I posted this video originally on July, but I had some issues that I had to fix with it. But still, this became my most viewed video. You can even see the description that it says I made this originally with my friends on July 15th. So, anyway, comments. So I'm going to go through the comments. Even though the majority of these comments are going to have replies from me, I'm still going to go through them. Helena I don't even know how to pronounce that. Sorry for that. I apologize. 1944 here. She says, very awesome singing. I appreciate that, Helena. I don't really know how to pronounce the name. So I apologize if I am pronouncing it wrong. User, I don't even know how to say here. They say, your channel has been truly been a beacon of inspiration in my life. From your insightful content to your infectious enthusiasm, each video has left a lasting impact, motivating me to pursue my passions and embrace positivity. Well, I'm glad that I've influenced you that. Thank you for sharing your journey and spreading such invaluable wisdom. Here's to many more transformative moments ahead. Well, you're welcome very much. And I, of course, replied here saying that I'm glad it inspired you. And then Osme4123 says, loved this. So only a few comments on this, but still not a bad amount. I don't really care. As long as I get comments, I'm happy. I like getting comments on my videos because I don't seem to get a lot of them on a ton of my videos. I do have a decent amount of comments on a decent amount of my videos, but anyway, we're going to move on to the next one. This video, currently when I'm doing this, right now it is February 29th, or February 9th rather, why did I say that, 2025, and as of now, the video has 124,648 views, which is amazing. 190 likes. That is amazing. I was not expecting that with this video, but I guess it's just so happens to be the case with my most viewed video. Next, my most viewed video that relates to gaming, which I want the channel to focus on. I have no problem with whatever video becomes my most viewed video, because I do have a most viewed gaming video in terms of my YouTube shorts, but I'm not going to go through those today. But yeah, the Nintendo DS and DS Lite comparison video I made back in May of 2023. And pretty early for a video, but before this video, the DS and DS Lite comparison video here was my most viewed video up until this video. I don't know when this video became the most viewed video on my channel, to be honest. 11 comments on it, that's even better than this. And right now it has 2,810 views. So let's go to the comments, and I'm going to go through them. So this is kind of that Q&A video that I was planning to do originally, and I ended up pushing it back. But this isn't really a Q&A video because most of these comments I've pretty much responded to. But I just decided to do this one. I just wanted to get a video out and do this. So that's why I'm doing it. Pink Lloyd 88 says, I really want an original DS. I kind of like the dull screen, makes it look like an old school TV, and I really understand that feeling very well, because I, of course, still have my original DS, and it is very bulky, and I always thought, like, it kind of reminded me of an old monitor on an old desktop computer or an old TV monitor screen. DS Baltimore 2001 says the DS Fat gives players a much more comfortable grip when you hold it in your hands. I always thought that when I first had the original DS in my hand. When I got it in my hands, it wasn't that much different in size compared to the DS Lite. And back then, I liked the original compared to the better than the Lite. But I think now I like either the I can't really choose, but either the DS and the DS Lite and the DSi XL would be my two favorites. One for the DS Lite, I like the design of it a little bit better now. It's a bit more modern, or it looks more modern than the original model anyways. And the DSi, I do like to use as an MP3 player more than a game system a lot. Recently, I've actually been playing on the DS Lite more, so right now, if I had to pick, just right now, I think it would lean towards the DS Lite being my favorite. Alex Blue 6991 says, my wife and I still use them as DS, which I'm glad to see. And there's 3 replies in here, 2 from me, and then another one where it's set from the same user where he says it's probably, my wife plays classic games every day. I just started to try and learn how to play chess on the Chess Master. Glad to hear, but unfortunately, by all means, I respect your opinion, but I'm honestly not good at chess, not really a fan of chess. But by all means, I respect your opinion, Alex Blue 6991. And then we got 2 more comments here. One from Tetrasonic 91. Design DS Lite, or design is for the DS Lite. Comfortable is for the original DS. And then Cosmic_13x comics or Cosmic 13x says, I have a DS Lite, but the top screen stopped working a long time ago. If you're watching this video, feel free to respond to my comment here, which has been a year, so it won't really matter if you don't. But I'm surprised that only the top screen would stop working, but it's sad. It is sad since the DS is a 2-screen system, so you need 2 screens to really play. If you're going to use it for GBA games, however, you can do that. Because you can just play the GBA games on the bottom screen. I see many people set the bottom screen for their GBA gameplay on the DS, but I like to use the top screen primarily because the top screen is supposed to be the main screen, and I like that view better. And then this video actually has 24 likes, which is really good. I don't really know that much about the percentages in terms of the likes and stuff. So I'm not going to discuss that. Living as it's the early 2000s, day one. I really should make, at some point I should make, a compilation video or, a video where it has each 8 of the videos in that series and put them all into one video. Really, I should have done that with this, but I didn't. But on this video, its footage was on February 23rd of 2024, so almost a year ago. So in 2 weeks, it would be a year from that point. But I posted this on February 24th, and the number of views is 2,803. 7 views less than this currently. And there's 39 comments on it, so this really does bring some nostalgia to people. So, 240 likes, so even more than this video and this video combined, which is incredible. And by the way, I have the have I not responded off here so that I can see every single comment. Frisk.jpg says, this is actually a super interesting raw take with this kind of challenge. So cool. This isn't really a challenge, but I do appreciate how you think of it. I don't mind how you think of it. I think it's amazing how you consider this kind of a challenge because, there was one challenge that I've had to face, but there wasn't really one that I had trouble facing. The fact I did not have a cell phone. Because I did not use my cell phone. I had my cell phone off the entire time during this. I did not use it. I had it shut off all the way. I hid it in my closet so that I couldn't use it. And I could overcome that, unlike some people who are addicted to their phones. No offense by that. And wow, these comments have a lot of likes on them. So, thank you for that. Frisk.jpg. Kool-Aid33 says, I love how everyone is not only interested in what you're doing, but willingly participating in it and having fun with the stuff. I collect a lot of this older video game stuff too, but I think my school would react very differently to most of it. So I'm glad that you really like my content, Kool-Aid33, and I'm glad I'm amazed how you think my content would do better than yours if like you did content. This isn't an offense, by the way, but if you were to do content, I'm surprised. Why would you think that my content would do better than yours, and why I would think you think I would do better? But I appreciate that. I'm not going to go into that, of course, but thank you for that. Karasu the Clumsy says, it's even in 4x3. I appreciate that detail so much. Actually, I'm going to, in case for those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to get this out. The camera I actually used, I still have. I got this actually in the summer of 2022 before I started my channel. I got this camera from my mother. This is the camera I used for the series. It's kind of hard to see through this computer camera, but it is a Canon PowerShot SD 4500 IS. That's the camera that I used for this, and I forget what year it came out. But that is the camera that I used. So hopefully I'll leave a comment on the video later on saying what camera I use for those that are interested, since this video is probably not going to get as much views as this video, of course. I just wanted to share that. And yes, the camera was in low quality when it's in 4x3, but if you have it in 16:9 with that camera, which you can do with that camera, if you have it in 16:9, it can be in 1080p HD. But I don't use that camera mainly for my videos. Like for regular videos, I don't use that camera. I use my cell phone. But I want to get a dedicated camera for the videos at some point. And yes, in 4x3, yes, I put it in that way so that it can suit the early 2000s, because that's like the intention of it, and that's how cameras were in that time. My video quality was on auto, and it stopped at 360p too. I'm a little confused by that, but I'm not sure. You know, I'll heart the comment, even though it looks like somebody is crying on this emoji. I hope you're not upset. Now, next comment. Man, this makes me miss my school days. I used to play DS Download Play, Mario Kart DS, and Super Mario 64 DS on the bus every morning. Thanks for the trip down memory lane. You're welcome. And there's 5 replies on it. And I actually, let me see here. Oh, I didn't know. I actually didn't realize that Super Mario 64 on the DS, you could do multiplayer. But you know what? It actually does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played the game in a while, and with Super Mario 64 originally, there was no multiplayer, so I completely forgot that, because I played Super Mario 64 a little bit recently on the N64, and I know that game was single player, so for a complete while, I forgot actually that Super Mario 64 DS you could do multiplayer, because it has those mini games on it like New Super Mario Bros. Does. For the 5 replies, 4 of them are mine. There's only this one here. Ow Rex. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I used to play Mario Kart DS with 3 friends on the bus with DS Download Play. Also, GoldenEye Rogue Agent had DS Download Play and let people who didn't own the game on these weird golden blocky level. It was an awful game, but the novelty of playing a multiplayer shooter on the bus was too cool. Very rarely have I played these games on my school bus, really. Because, of course, now many people don't really have a DS. But I have 4 replies here, and I'm not going to be going through these. You guys can read them for yourself if you like. Feel free to pause the video if you want to see the comments, or just look on the video itself. IJI Wario 4715 says, this took me way back. You really captured the vibe of early YouTube vlogs. I'm glad I did that, because, you know, many YouTube videos in the beginning were in low quality and were in 4x3. I don't know what the maximum quality is, but in 5 days, you know, YouTube will be 20 years old, and I'm actually hoping to make like a quick tribute video for that. Probably a YouTube short if it's gonna be quick. Man, it sounds like you had such a fun day. I'm jealous. Well, I'm sorry if I made you jealous, but I am glad if you really liked seeing it. Because, you know, this was life back then. Many people did not have their smartphone. Many people did not have smartphones because they didn't exist in the early 2000s. And, and of course, really, the only phones we had were flip phones. But the only thing you could do is text and call on them. Oh, and K4, that was from K41, and he actually liked the video, so he's not upset. Keep up the awesome videos. Thank you. Pink Lars says, absolutely love this idea. We'll be turning in from now on. Thank you. Mr. Little Merciless, I do not know how to pronounce that. This is a dope of a bro. This is dope AF, bro. I'm not gonna curse right now, but I'm glad you like it. Normally I don't mind cursing when outside of when I'm doing the videos, but because I'm doing a video, I'm not gonna curse. This is actually pretty. The Turtley one says this is actually pretty cool, giving me some nostalgia as well. Morning says God blessing King. I'll drop a sub. And then Charlotte says, yes, Nathaniel, this is lit. What is F0 anymore? Second says, what did you use as the camera? Well, I did say that already, so I'm not going to say it again. But I am responding to your comment. Maybe I actually do have it in this. Yeah, I actually do have it in this reply here. I actually did not realize that because it's been a while since I've gone through these comments. So that's why I'm doing this video, because it's been at least over a year since I've went through these comments. At all for my most viewed videos in general. Goopy Head says he mentions it only being the back camera, so probably the iPhone 3G because that's the first one that could record video. No, I do not have any old iPhones on me. The only phone I have is this iPhone 16 Pro, and that's my only phone on me right now that I use. And maybe in the future I'll actually collect old iPhones, but for now, no. And plus, smartphones, I said, didn't really exist in the early 2000s, so really the only way of actually recording footage was with an actual camera. RXarn781 says, recording it with an old tape camera would do it justice. I still have the camera that recorded my birth. I think it was a Sony CCD TR80 or something similar. And then Gooks Mer 2355, which I mentioned in one of my other videos, one of my recent videos, is commenting on this video and saying that's kind of commendable, not gonna lie. I'll heart it. Everybody deserves a heart on their comment. I love this. I'm just gonna cruise through some of these, unless there's something like really special about them. You should watch Homestar Runner on an old PC. I don't know what that is. Like I say here, it's old flash animation. Cool, amazing, love it. That's crazy. Noise. I do this, but not as much as this lol. Hell yeah, another fat Nintendo DS owner. This TS cool SF. That's all I'm gonna say. But those are all my comments for that. Next video, one of my more recent videos as of right now that I made back in October of 2024. Experiencing Geometry Dash 1.6. This is actually my most viewed Geometry Dash video, of course. It has 2,377 views and 24 likes, which is really cool. I haven't done a Geometry Dash video at all this year, really. in terms of videos that are not shorts. But maybe, I don't know when I will do another Geometry Dash video, but I realize that many of you guys say you want to see like the console gaming videos more than that. So it's probably because I've been paying more attention to gaming more than Geometry Dash once again. But Noah K3C says Electroman Adventure ship is actually really good. I used it until I recently unlocked the 15 Demons ship. I've not unlocked that yet. Chelsea Lewis 3321 says so good. 2000s Nostalgia Man says, I actually think the music sounds similar to Ultimate Destruction a bit. And then 2 more comments from Chelsea Lewis. Alright, that was pretty quick. Next, Cars 2 brand new sealed DVD from 2011 unboxing. 46 comments. I made this back in August 2024. And it currently has 2,130 views and 96 likes. So, comments. I pinned this comment from Eduardo. I don't know how to really pronounce that. Eduardo Garcia 91 says, thank you for a great video. What's your favorite Disney or Pixar movie of all time? It's in this video, Cars 2. Then he said, that is great to hear. I actually like Cars 2, especially Cars. My favorite Disney movie has to be a Goofy movie. Thank you for pinning my comment. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I pinned your comment. Megamon0001 says, this video is a classic example of a video you weren't searching for, but once you see it, you can't live without it. Good stuff. Thank you. And then Mike says yes. 9011X says, there's so much Cars 2. I love it. Thank you. Raymundo 2112 says, awesome, man. Love the big early 2000s Nintendo poster. Well, it's behind me. You're always going to see it whenever I'm doing videos on the computer. I always pretty much have the computer set up here since my desk was broken. I always do the videos here, and you can even see the poster from behind me usually. You can see a portion of it. Max Gordon 499 says, love your setup. So nice, organized, and clean. Love the bedroom design and the bed sheets. Really cool. I do have a ton of bed sheets. I don't have this one currently right now. I have my Star Wars one. And on my pillow sheets, I have The Legend of Zelda. But yeah, I got this set of Mario sheets back in 2019, actually. Then Max Gordon says, Minecraft is cool too. Do you play Minecraft on the Xbox 360 also? Yes, of course. And this is a reply when I changed them to the Minecraft sheets. Nice, it's a fun game, especially on the Xbox. I suggested to him he should get a new one, and he said, I'll go to GameStop and pick up a new one. Or a used one, thank you. And then, Xvums says, good luck on track, bro. And then I said that there was a pun on Geometry Dash because of that. Crusher Blaze said, 443, it is my number 1 favorite movie of all time in my opinion. Oh, I know what these are. It's times in the video. It's a timestamp in the video. And then 2000s Nostalgia Man says, intro fits well with the product. Clearly. The Real, I don't know how to spell that or say it. I don't know how to say it. Says, awesome stuff. I'll be looking forward to the future of your channel. Keep up the good work and good luck with track. To reply to that, I'm probably actually not going to do track, to be honest, because it's going to cut into my time, a lot of my time. I won't have a lot of time to myself, and I won't really have time to do these videos, so I just decided not to do track. Mike the Mouse Official says, can't wait for the collecting tips video. I recently started collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, but it's an expensive hobby, so it'd be cool to know your tips on collecting different forms of media. Well, mainly these. Well, I've started the series already, and I will say that the majority of these tips in any media, it's gonna relate to video games the most. But I can try to involve movies in the tips if I remember to. Yeah, and actually, a lot of DVDs I buy are usually pretty cheap. They're not usually like, excuse me, they're not usually DVDs that are expensive. Maybe I'll invest in what DVDs are expensive, or maybe find out what DVDs are expensive. Green and White 101 says so wholesome. Norman No Diddy says Cars 2 is epic. Caleb Baxter 2002 says beautiful copy of Cars 2. I love the Cars franchise. 2000's Nostalgia Man says at a timestamp again. PS3 also had Cars 2 the video game. Mark Craps 29 says Gangster. Owen Dino Studios 1200 says that probably would have sold for good money. What is Donovan E17 says, what is your favorite video game of all time? In the past, it was Cars 2 the video game, but I'm probably going to actually edit this. Yeah, I'm going to edit this, and instead I'm going to say it is New Super Mario Bros. Wii, because that's now my favorite video game otherwise. I still have, that means I'm not going to get rid of, like, my Cars 2 setup. I'm going to still keep that. Especially since I have the 5 versions of the game that I've wanted to get for YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to still keep that up. Landon does rail fanning trains 10 says I also own DVDs. And yeah, that's all the comments. Next is the first Retro Lot video where I didn't have a proper name for it because I didn't expect this video to be a whole series in the beginning, of course. I started it back in August of 2023. It has 1,877 views currently and 13 comments. Now, the comments that are my replies, I'm not going to show, of course, or I'm not going to talk about them. The Mike Will Experiment says, I appreciate that you use the gloves that I do. The gloves I do that too. People can make fun all they want, but only oily hands happen even after washing them, especially important with cardboard. So really, I've stopped using the gloves. I actually don't know where they are. I've stopped using the gloves for the series because I just kept forgetting to, and it doesn't really matter anyway, especially if it's in used condition. It's already going to have some signs of age on it from the previous user, of course. Bruno's Imos 4785 says, very nice content, cheers from Portugal. So this user is from Portugal. That's really cool. I think this user's from Portugal. The Real James G says, love it, thanks for sharing. Akruz Hacks says, subscribed. Glad you've subscribed. Stellar Techrix 1 says, your content seems like something I'd like it. I'd subbed. Can't wait to see your channel grow. I'm your 87th subscriber. Yeah, I mentioned in this video, I said that actually I was currently at 77 subscribers when I was filming it, but that I was getting close to 100 subscribers at that time. So not long from that time did I post my next Retro Lot video. I think I posted it 4 or 5 days later, and that was when I hit 100 subscribers. Because I actually did a separate video on unboxing Wii Sports Resort, as that's one of the games I got. Since it was a bigger box game, I decided to unbox that separately and kind of do a face reveal video for YouTube. KF Gamer 8 says, cool video. Buck3 TTT, I think it's supposed to say bucket, really. 421. Nice video. I'm also a game collector. This video is a skip video when you find another broke DS player out of nowhere. Maybe I should actually do another video, I should do more skip videos, especially YouTube Shorts. that I've watched from other YouTubers give me the inspiration. So maybe in the future I will do that. As those like whenever videos, I'll call it. I'll do those more in the future, maybe as YouTube Shorts, especially because YouTube Shorts get more attention. But I did this on April 7th, 2024. It has 13 comments on it and currently has 1,766 views. So let's go through the comments. Gaming sucks 5349. What's funny is like why you named yourself Gaming Sucks when you seem to be a gaming person who likes gaming. I'm not sure, but he says, I got that same Minecraft poster on the wall right now. I think he's referring to this one, yeah. And currently I had Minecraft pillow sheets there. N8 Dogs, or N8 Dog 375 says, one day too late at 5 p.m. PDT on April 8th, 2024, online play and software and other functionality that uses the online communication was discontinued for 3DS and Wii U software. RIP. Rest in peace. Ramza Bio says, takes me back to the good days. I remember getting my white DS Lite with Mario Kart DS, Pokemon Ninja Mystery Dungeon Team, and New Super Mario Bros. DS. And then Elijah Tours 2688 replied saying, sounds like good times. God, the DS era was amazing. I was in the beginning of the DS. I was not alive, actually. I was born like a few months right before the DSi came out, actually. So I did not game since the beginning, and that's why you see me gaming on these consoles much later. And because I wasn't alive really to really experience the games when they were coming out. But my brother did, so that's why I kind of took it from his. I take after him kind of in terms of gaming, but I don't just game on the Wii and DS. I game on the Xbox and PS3 too. The Nintendo DS Collector, cool name. He says cool stuff. Blame David says, yeah dude, nice video. You seem like a cool person. But this video is reminding me more of how Nintendo is shutting down all online features for DS and Wii U tomorrow. It will really mark an end of an era, and I'll be sad to see it go. Yeah, I actually, another reason, even though this is not really related to the video, another reason I posted this video is because this was actually right before the 3DS and Wii U online service shut down. This was a day before it shut down, so I decided to make that video. Half for that reason, and half just to be funny. Because, of course, the DS and Wii online service was already shut down 10 years ago, 11 years ago. 3DS is gone now, yes. Blame David again says, yeah, it sucks. I just started replaying Pokemon Y a day before A to Z was announced. I don't know what A to Z is, and I'm not really too much familiar on Pokemon. But yeah, and I always like seeing the passerby people and their profiles, but that's not possible anymore. I didn't even know Pokemon could do... You know what? Yeah, Pokemon did do online with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, at least. I knew that Pokemon Diamond and Pearl could do online. It had Wi-Fi connection support for Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Shrimp A says, gotta mod it when it's possible again, since you need internet or your 3DS to mod it. Did it on April 7th, which is the day I posted this video, and my 3DS internet is now running over Pretendo. Also possible to get games with the H-Shop, or is it really supposed to be eShop? But only have a 4 GB card. I'm pretty sure it won't take long until people found a way to still mod a 3DS after shut down the service for the 3DS system. Yeah, and I've heard that like you could homebrew the Wii and 3DS and such, but I'm not really into homebrewing all that much, and I don't really have the materials for it, or like on my computer at least, and I don't really know how to do it. Fairy Crocs 5603 says, Hells yeah, brother. Thank you. Not Juan Gonzalez says, very good video. I thought it was really funny and cool seeing the unboxing of a new DS Lite. I love the sketch where Link gets caught stealing Nathaniel's DS fat version. Ha ha ha. Keep up the great work. Or keep up the great videos. Nice. Thank you. Next video. The last video, actually, the final day of living in the early 2000s. So, 2 comments, so I'm not going to do it, but 1,544 views, and it was made in March of 2024. I'm not going to go through this one because it has 2 comments. This one I'll go through, why not? But this one was in July of 2023 and had 1,363 views. This has 17 likes. This one has 19 likes. This one has 55 likes. 49 likes. Wow. But Xbox 360 console unboxing and setup. I guess a lot of you seem to be fans of Xbox, that you do enjoy an Xbox 360 unboxing, which is... It's funny how, like, one unboxing video can be a well-viewed video on my channel. But Anna's AA1 says, nice video, keep going. Thank you. VIII4 Ans says, dude, please make more videos on the 360. I beg you, I love these kind of videos. Thank you so much. I actually now have done a lot of videos with the 360, so if you are still watching my channel, I'm glad that you like the Xbox 360 videos that I have put out so far. Plus, I'm still working on the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, DS, PS Vita, and 3DS video. I'm still working on that Versus video, and when that comes out, I hope you like it. 8.58 epic fail. I'm not sure what it was referring to, but yeah, I don't really remember what it's referring to. I'll have to check that later. Alright, so we're, this is the last one, so in the thousands, so that's the last one I'm going to do. I'm only doing videos in the thousands or the millions, but I'm broke, I bought another game lot. This is my 3rd retro lot video, or my 3rd game lot video. And I made it in August of 2023. Both of these videos are August 2023. This one has 28 likes, and this one has 17. 1,028 views. This one has 1,079. But let's go to this one and check out the comments. No, I did this on the wrong one. What am I doing? Rundle77 says, nice pickup. Twilight Princess looks like a great CIB copy. It was one of the launch games for the Wii, too. Great pickups and nice game collection. Older games can be bought for really cheap nowadays. I got the BioShock trilogy for the Xbox 360 for only $7. Cool. And that's what I said in the comment. Mr. Chicken 6566, dude, this is so me. I love retro games and a really bad spending problem, and if I look at eBay for too long and see really good deals, I can't help myself. Well, now that I'm older, I actually don't really have the spending issues because I'm older, and I have to know my spending limits, especially when I'm an adult. And by the way, speaking of adult, I'm probably still gonna be collecting when I'm an adult, and I'm gonna try and stick to doing these videos. But yeah, if 2000s Nostalgia Man says, at a timestamp again, if this was right after you got your Xbox and you're more familiar with Nintendo, then you probably don't know about the menu updates and other bits of Xbox 360 information. Yeah, you are correct on that, because I actually wasn't really familiar on the dashboard stuff with the Xbox 360. I always saw videos of the Blade's dashboard without even knowing it was an old dashboard. So when I saw it, like, I was a bit thrown off and confused. So I really should have watched, like, a video on the dashboards and stuff so that I would be more familiar with it. But hey, it's no problem, because, you know, Xbox was kind of a new company for me to play at that time. With the PS3, I had an issue with the adjusting with the controller since it's not lettered on the control action buttons and its symbols. With the Wii U, I did not really have any issues setting up because it was a Nintendo console, and I'm so accustomed to playing Nintendo games and such. But yeah, that's all for this video, really. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day. Follow me on social media, and yeah, have a good day. I hope you guys like this video.